Wa ba All right. And that was Django Reinhardt and the Hot Club of France. The Quintet of the Hot Club of France, I'm sorry. And the Quintet du Hot Club de France from 1937, When Day Is Done. Before that, we heard the more commonly referred to uncommon recording, obscurity of the song Imagination, here by the Sterling Russell Trio, issued under the name of Benny Moten's Kansas City Orchestra on this LP, but really you mostly just hear a little bit of the orchestra and the Sterling Russell Trio singing it. Imagination, and credited here to Sterling and Russell as composers. We started it off with Frankie Newton, playing with Frankie Newton and his Uptown Serenaders from 1937. There's no two ways about it. Yeah, Hot 52nd Street swing there on the Traditional Jazz Show. All right, and almost out of time, so I'll leave you with a little more good music here, but fear not. Lots more great programming coming up throughout the day today. Tom Saunders here with Traditional Jazz. Hope you'll join me again next Wednesday. Glad you can be here today for my little party. Little spin session here. We're going to leave you with some the Missourians here. Oh, you know what? Maybe a little Bessie Smith. I think I'm going to play some Bessie Smith here. And say thank you, and stay tuned to WWOZ New Orleans. WWOZ 90.7 FM New Orleans for great broadcasting in the great city of New Orleans. All right, thank you, and here's Bessie Smith.
Back in Black Mountain, a child will smack your face. Back in Black Mountain, a child will smack your face. Baby's crying for liquor and all the birds sing bass. Black Mountain people are bad as they can be. Black Mountain people are bad as they can be. They use this gunpowder just to sweeten their tea. Homes in Black Mountain can't keep a man in jail. Homes in Black Mountain can't keep a man in jail. If the jury finds them guilty, the judge will go they bail. Had a man in Black Mountain, sweetest man in town. Had a man in Black Mountain, the sweetest man in town. He met a city gal and he throws me down. I'm bound for Black Mountain, me and my razor and my gun. Lord, I'm bound for Black Mountain, me and my razor and gun. I'm gonna shoot him if he stands still and cut him if he runs. Down in Black Mountain, they all shoot quick and straight. Down in Black Mountain, they all shoot quick and straight. The bullet'll get you if you start to dodging too late. Got the devil in my soul and I'm full of bad blues. Got the devil in my soul and I'm full of bad blues. I'm out here for trouble, I've got the Black Mountain blues.
You're listening to WWOZ 90.7 FM New Orleans, WWOZ.org, everywhere else.
This is the WWOZ Live Wire, your calendar of live music events for Wednesday, January 25th. The WWOZ Live Wire is proudly sponsored by Louisiana Tea, specially blended for back porches, front stoops, or wherever New Orleanians gather to pass the time. And here are your shows for today. 21st Amendment has Dr. Sick at 7:30. 30 by 90 hosts St. Julian X at 5 p.m. and Street Life at 9. Bambulas features the Reggae Houston Band at 5:30 and Roulette and the Queen at 9. Bayou Bar at the Pontchartrain welcomes Firm Roots with Peter Harris, Derek Dugade Whitefitch Jr., and the New Orleans Groove Master at 7:30. Blue Nile features the New Breed Brass Band at 9. Bombay Club presents Harry Mayron and Chloe Marie at 8. Bratz Y'all has Tiffany Pollock and Ed Barrett at 5. Cafe and the Grill hosts Colin Davis and Night People at 6. And Higher Heights at 10:30. Capulet features Suzanne Ortner at 6:30. Chiaki Wawa presents John Cleary at 8. DBA welcomes Sarah Quintana at 6 and Christian Duque and the Roadmasters at 9. D-Max Bar has Chris Sonata at 8. The Domino hosts the Tom Andes Band at 7. Dos Efes features Chris Tokarski at 8:30. Ave La Chic presents Kid Merv at 10. Fritzel's Jazz Club has the Bourbon Street Stars at 5, and Fritzel's All-Star Band featuring Kevin Ray Clark at 8. Gaza Gaza hosts Magnolia Grove with Hey Thanks, Modern Bodies, and Crushed Diamond at 9. Irene's welcomes Monty Banks at 6. The Jazz Playhouse features Bunkin' It Up with Big Sam at 7:30. Madam Bix has Jose Conde Cuban Funk Jam Session at 8. Mahogany Jazz Hall presents the Mahogany Hall Jazz Band featuring Tom Fisher at 8. Maple Leaf hosts the Rumble featuring Chiefs Joseph Boudreaux Jr. at 10. Barney Brasserie has Delta Reviews at 7. Mid-City Lanes Rock and Bowl presents Swing Night at 8. MRB welcomes Len Drury at 7. Palm Court Jazz Cafe features Lars Edegren and the Palm Court Jazz Band at 7:30. Preservation Hall has the Preservation All-Stars featuring Brandon Lewis at 5, 6:15, 7:30, and 8:45. Royal Frenchman Hotel and Bar hosts Band Jam at 10. Santos Bar welcomes Swamp Moves with Russell Welch at 9. Saturn Bar features Blue Tang People for 2 shows at 9 and 11. The Spotted Cat presents the Shotgun Jazz Band at 6, and Marty Peters and the Party Meters at 9:30. Three Muses has Shotzi at 6, and Tropical Isle Bourbon hosts Dave Ferrato, Dave James, Cass Faulkner, and Becca Dowdy at 7. For the entire listing of today's live music events, including daytime performances, go to www.oz.org/livewire. Now you know what you gotta do, baby. Get out there, support, and enjoy some live local music.
Hey, what's the matter now? Little girl, go home and tell your mother. Hey, what's the matter now?
The word proves those first hearing it as numb to understanding, as the ones who have not heard. Also, you were numb to, when I first heard the word, numb to understanding it. So you still don't understand it. Yeah, what is the word? Well, we're reading from, I'm going to read from Heraclitus, fragments. Oh, this is a fragmented reading, yeah. It's from Penguin Classics, Heraclitus, fragments, translated Brooks, Axton. The word proves, and the words in this podcast prove to make you numb on your understanding. The word proves those first hearing it as numb to understanding, as the ones who have not heard. Yeah, so the understanding of, my understanding of this is as numb as those who haven't read it, so, okay. Yet all things follow from the word. Yeah, but even so, we don't understand it. Everything is coming from the word. So, are you saying that everything is generated and created by the music of the spheres? What is the word? Is that the same as the logos? Well, actually, here this word, this book has the Greek in it, actually. So I don't know. My Greek reading is pretty lame. I don't know if it says logos. It probably does. You know, fellas, everything in this podcast is coming from the word. What? They are words. But wait a minute, is the capital word different than words, palabras, logos? Some blundering with what I set before you. Try in vain with empty talk to separate the essences of things and say how each thing truly is. Yeah, I'm blundering and trying to separate in my vain podcast. I'm trying to figure out the essence of things in Heraclitus's fragments and say how each thing truly is. Yeah, I claim to know, even though most people are numb to understanding. So you have studied this concept of logos or word, and you did your thesis on the music of the spheres. Yeah, I'm an expert, so even though I'm numb to understanding it after I listen to it, I get numb from long-term meditation. So when I listen to the music of the spheres. Oh, you listen to this stuff? You listen to the podcast or you listen to music and meditation? Some blundering with what I set before you. Try in vain with empty talk to separate the essences of things and say how each thing truly is. Yeah, a lot of people use a bunch of words and intellectual analysis to figure.
What's wrong? It's dialed wrong. 7.
Fillo. Pillo. Pillo Manigüero.
Leo, is he Spanish?
Yeah, pillo.
Does he speak Spanish?
Yeah, he speak English también. He speak English.
English?
Dímelo.
It's your brother.
Vivo, estoy aquí afuera.
Your brother.
Me prestaron aquí.
ahí.
Están llamando aquí ahora y
He's out here.
estoy aquí afuera, Pipo, aquí al frente del hospital.
Wait, speaker. What the hell's going on?
No trabaja, mío. Porque no está pago, Pipo. ¿Tú lo podrás pagar? Bueno, estoy aquí al frente. Lo que te quería decir es eso, que estoy aquí al frente. ¿Qué dinero voy a tener, hermano?